So guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with the great Philly Dom.
What's going on? With the Heineken shirt on.
Oh my God, welcome back to DC, man.
Man, I'm glad. I'm happy to be here. Man, I have a lot of memories here with my boys, man. We used to come up here, man, for their homecoming. Man, in the 90s, man, anybody that grew up in the 90s would tell you about Howard, man. And this was the school of all schools, man. Like, everybody wanted to go here, man.
That's funny.
Or, you know, one of these historically black schools out here, man.
Yeah.
But this was like this was the school right here,
So
man.
this McDonald's, man, you have a lot of memories.
A lot of memories here, hanging out with girls, partying, man, coming up here for the homecoming, coming up here even when there was no homecoming, just coming on the campus and just hanging out, man.
That's funny,
I went to a school called Shippensburg University. It was like maybe 2 hours away, hour and a half.
Yeah.
And we used to be here all the time, yo. This was, like, our campus was boring, our school was boring. We just went there for the education. But we wanted to party, have a good time, and turn up. Man, we came on this campus right here.
That's what's up.
We came here on the campus.
I think he's ready for us.
All right.
Man, I see you looking around a lot, man. You have a lot of memories, huh?
My boy, I think his apartment was right there.
Yeah.
At Howard. And we used to like hang out the window and there'd be like people hanging all on the rails.
Wow.
It was just like, I mean, it was a university, but it was like, it was just cool to be here. People that didn't have nothing to do with a university, like they would just hang here because it was, the vibe was so cool.
Yeah.
So they would just come out and hang out here, man.
Wow.
Yeah, man. This was a good school. Like I said, I probably went here, the tuition was just off the charts. Like,
how much was it back then?
I want to say at that time, probably like 20,000 for the year.
20,000 for the year.
I mean, one semester, like like 15 a semester or something like that. It was a stupid number. It was stupid.
And that, what year was that?
We talking the 90s, man.
90s. So I'm gonna have to check how much it is now.
Yeah, we need to check that
and put that information here for you guys, so you know, because it's good to see how, like, the increase is going. And the job market, I'm not sure that is reflecting those increases too. You know,
not really.
It's crazy. Like,
not really.
How many college students? I mean, most people actually don't work in the field that they majored in. It just becomes like a check mark, especially a bachelor's degree. Yeah. So one thing we were talking about earlier is it worth, like, all those loans? Is it really worth it?
It just has to be, like I said, you might have to go to school like doctor, lawyer, accountant, something in business, and eventually try to own your own business.
Yes.
I mean, even if you work for somebody, like I work for Walgreens, and I moved up a lot of times with them, but you got to be like a regional manager or a district manager or man, because them loans is expensive.
It's a lot. Were you working when you went to college?
Yeah.
Okay.
I worked as security. I worked on the campus as I worked as a pizza delivery guy on the campus. Yeah. I was a hustler, man. I've always been a hustler, man. So I did the pizza job. I had the security job. Any odds and ends job, like on campuses, they might have like little programs or events. Yeah. I used to do something for the different events and stuff. Anything just to make a little bit of extra money. Nice. Thank my parents. You know, we were middle class. We weren't wealthy or anything, but they would, you know, send me a couple dollars every couple weeks. So I always had some kind of money, and even if it was like $200, $300, you know, in the 90s, that was a lot of money. So. It was, you know, enough for you to survive and have a good time.
Because that's the challenge, you know. Some people go to college and everything is paid for, and they don't have to worry about working as they're taking classes.
No, I had to work. Yeah, I had to work. Yeah, my parents would send me money, like I said, a couple hundred every couple weeks, but it would get expensive. And then, if anybody know anything about Philly Dom, I always like traveling. So then I was always traveling. I would be at Morgan State. I'll be here at Howard in DC, Morgan State in on Baltimore, Penn State in Pennsylvania. Like, I would move around, and then eventually I went up to school, transferring to a school in Florida, and I used to move around Florida. And anybody know about Florida? That's a big state. Yeah. I was always where the action was, the homecomings, any type of events. I did all that. So like even when I was in Florida, I used to still come up here to Howard homecoming. Like I would just jump in my car and me and my buddies would drive from Florida Atlantic and come up here.
Well, and now you're a YouTuber, so like, I'm curious, what is it like, if you could go back in time, knowing that your life would be basically traveling as it is right now, without being stuck to a desk, without, you know, being a mechanic, anything like that, would you have still gone to college? Knowing what you know now, would you have done it?
I found my calling with YouTube. doing videos and different things like this, I probably would have focused more on this. But I even got a story about that, because when I was young in college at Shippensburg University, we had a DJ on campus. His name was Old Smooth. Shout out to Old Smooth from Queens, New York. And I used to come on his show. He was the main DJ, and then, you know, we used to just come on his show, and like people would talk on the mic, and you know, the whole campus would hear you. And he said, yo, you got, and they used to call in and ask him questions, and I used to answer. He's like, yo, your calling is entertainment. He was the first one that told me that. He's like, whatever you do in life, like, you need to do a job like in entertainment, anything like public relations, talking to people. Now flip, 20 years later,
here you are.
I'm doing YouTube. He was right. I could have wasted all that time, because I went to school for history. I could have just scratched that and maybe just went for communications, and then just start doing my own thing.
That's right. And then I went for criminal justice, and it does not really teach you a skill. See, what we're talking about is like a skill. Like, what are you learning when you're in school?
He's right. Criminal justice don't teach you.
It's nothing.
I was a minor in criminal justice. It don't teach you a skill.
It doesn't teach you
Doctor is a skill. Like I said, as long as you graduate from a medical school, you could have been the worst student in the whole program. As long as you graduate, some medical, some hospital is going to hire you. If you make it through your internship and all that, somebody's going to hire you. If you go to be a lawyer, if you pass the bar,
if you're an accountant,
somebody's going to hire you. It might not be the firm you want to be with, but
you're going to get a job.
You're going to get a job, but
be careful with the majors that don't teach you anything.
Yeah, man, that's somebody needs to do a video on.
It should actually be illegal to make people sign up for these loans for things that actually don't transfer into the job market. Like gender studies, like what is that going to do? Even if you do psychology, you have to go all the way to your master's degree or even the doctorate in order to make it worth it. Otherwise, you're basically wasting your time. So let's continue the conversation with Philly Don. So guys, I'm here with you know, Philly Don. We continue the conversation, and we just met this gentleman. What's your name?
Hello, my name is Robert Washington.
Okay.
I have a show at present called The Robert Report.
Okay.
It's on a network now called Black USA News. And so the mission of my channel is to talk to individuals and discuss their contribution to society. I've been running the show since January 3rd, every Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I haven't missed a week. So this is like end of 5 months. They had a show yesterday with another co-host on my channel. I've been messing around. I should have started the Robert Report and got the YouTube, the IG, the Twitter, the Roku.
The whole thing, man. You gotta do the whole thing.
And so I just Snapchat, but I just been focusing on this one show, 1 hour a week. I think watching you guys, I'm ready to move forward. It's just a few keystrokes, get your page set up,
and get it done.
And start hit record.
How can people find your channel?
So as of today, as of what is about 4:30 now, the Robert Report does not exist. By the end of the night, the Robert Report will exist. So the THE, next word ROBAER, next word REPORT, the Robert Report. I'm gonna start this YouTube channel tonight, and I'll still be posting on the other platform, blackusa.news, based out of Baltimore. My name is Robert Washington, so I call it the Robert Report.
All right. It's good to visit the school that you left a little while ago, right?
Yeah, man.
It's just like, man, I wish I knew this back then.
Yeah.
I wish I knew. So guys, that's what the campus looks like out here. We're about to cross the College of Engineering and Architecture. We're talking about skills.
That's a skill. Architecture is a skill.
You gotta get a skill. Don't just major in anything. Engineering, architecture. That's the one thing when I reflect back in my life, if I could have done something different, is I would have chosen a different major.
Yeah, what did you choose? What was your?
I probably would have done like something more technical. Or I was never good at math, so but I like science.
Yeah.
I could have become like a registered nurse or something like that, because that's an actual skill too.
Yeah, that's actual skill.
Yeah. So I believe this is the main campus right here. Just trying to give you an overview of this campus, because this is where Philly Don went. We had to come out here and give it a shout out. That's right.
A lot of time here.
That's right. Hello, how you doing? Can we take a walk?
Yeah,
oh, perfect. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. So we just enter. When you think of Howard University, that tower right there, it's a place You always see.
Yep.
So that's the center of the campus. This is basically what Howard University looks like. Historical black college and university in America. This is one of the top ones.
This is it.
Yeah. Does it bring back memories?
A lot of memories, man.
Wow.
Yeah, we've been all over this campus.
Nice.
In that cafeteria.
Where's the cafeteria?
I think it's over that way, if I could remember, over that way.
Over there. Oh man.
Over that way somewhere.
That's crazy.
Like down and to the right. Man.
Yeah. And you never joined one of the Greek sorority fraternities?
No, I never did that.
Yeah, because I have a friend of mine who's an Omega. Man, those boys are wild, man.
Yeah, I know a couple friends that's Capitals, a couple friends that are Alphas, and some Omegas. I know some.
Shout out to you for Omega, Sci-Fi, or Kappa.
That's big with the black schools, like the joining fraternity.
Yes.
I'm sure they do it in other universities too as well, but the black schools is like a big deal.
Yeah. This is the campus, guys. This is what it looks like. I'm going to be posting some information on my description if you're curious about how to get in school in America, depending on where you're watching this from. Some of you guys might be curious about being an international student. How does that work? So I'm going to be exploring those subjects in upcoming videos. But for now, I do have some information because I know some friends who've done just that. You know, reach out to me on the comments. Let me know if you're curious about anything like that. And I'll be more than happy to have you guys some information. All right. What's your major?
Legal communication.
Legal communication. So what do you want to do when you get out of here?
Oh, I want to be a criminal defense attorney.
Oh, so you're going to law school after that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so
nice.
You're gonna be all right.
Nice.
But we were talking about loans and debts in college.
Oh goodness gracious.
And it's like, if you go, you got to go for something that counts. You can't just like, oh, I want to go for communications or something.
Or criminal justice, like we did.
Or criminal justice.
Yeah. Like we did.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about. We did the major with no skills, so you get out and then you have to, you know, either go get more education or realize that you're just in debt with no skills.
Right.
And that's the drama with college.
Yeah.
It got to count for something.
Yeah.
Why'd you choose this school out of all the schools in the U.S.?
Because it's the best HBCU.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where are you from originally?
New York.
New York. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the best. She said the best historical black college.
Is there one in New York?
No.
No.
Okay. All right.
They start like in Pennsylvania and make its way down.
Yeah.
Nice.
And they're like mainly in the South. They're mainly in the South. If not, like you can go far as Texas,
Yeah.
Mississippi, but like LA, the East West Coast, nothing there.
Nothing there. Yeah.
No, they all like in that one. They're in the South.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in the South.
And you're gonna go to law school in DC, or are you planning to go somewhere else?
I'm not sure yet.
You're not sure?
I like your glasses too, because I'm a big glass person. I like your glasses.
Thank you.
All right, let me get a. I'm gonna get a little thumbnail with you with the glasses. We both got the glasses on.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
That's so funny. We do have matching glasses.
Yeah, I'm big on the glasses. And you can check yourself out. You'll be on Philly Dom's channel, and also you'll be on Ivan's channel.
Okay.
Thank you for letting us talk to you. Is there one thing you want people to know about Howard University?
Anything.
Anything at all. People may be watching from Africa, from Europe, and they were, oh, I want to go to Howard. Like, what is one good thing that you want to share with these people? Or one bad thing, whatever it is.
She said, one bad thing. Oh, wow.
I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even know what to say.
It's been overwhelmingly positive.
That means positive, because usually when people got bad stuff to say,
it comes out right away. Like, don't come here.
Professor, I don't like their lunchroom. I don't like this. I don't like the living room. Like they would have said something. So that means it's good. That's a good thing.
Yeah,
all right,
it's a pretty good school.
Good. All right.
Congratulations and wish you luck with with your career. Thank you so much for doing this. Greatly appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Are you part of a sorority?
No.
I'm asking because I see the XO. I thought you were Greek or something.
Oh no, that's somebody's tattoo.
Just a tattoo.
Okay, all right. Well, have fun in school.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's what we're talking about. And it's funny we meet someone who's actually studying to become an attorney, because talking about skills, you know, that is a natural skill. What do you think, Feeling?
Go for it, man. No, I say go. Not say no. No, what I think, man. No, she has a good profession. She has a good profession that she chose for school, so she's gonna be all right. She's gonna be a defense attorney, so we need more of them.
Outstanding.
Like I said, and she's doing it at a. I forgot they have. I forgot that you can go here for pre-law here before you go to law school.
Law school. Yeah.
I think they actually have a medical school here. Howard has his own medical. I'm almost certain about that.
Yeah.
All
right. Let's get you the visitors. We continue the journey out here, and we just met this gentleman. What's your name?
My name's Sidney Tucker.
Sidney Tucker. Where you from?
I'm from Bordentown, New Jersey, but my heritage is Sierra Leonean.
Oh, nice. How long you been in the U.S.?
I've been here my whole life. My father was born here, lived in Sierra Leone, lived in Russia. My grandfather was actually the first diplomat from Sierra Leone to Russia and to the U.S. as well.
Interesting.
Yeah, Harrison Tucker, that's my grandfather. But yeah, so my dad, he lived there, but he's been here. He started here, went around, and then came back. And then I've been here my whole life. Yeah.
Okay. What made you pick Howard University to go to school here? What made you pick this school? You could have went anywhere in the world. What made you choose Howard?
You want the honest answer or you want to hear something cool?
No, your true answer.
All right, so my parents went here. My father actually proposed to my mother right there.
Wow.
Wow, that's cool,
Wow.
man.
And you know what? Honestly, that's a part of it, but the true answer,
Yeah.
I was looking at schools for football, and my father brought me down here just to meet some of the coaches. We got here early. Coaches were like, you know what? Go get something to eat. Go, just walk around campus, come back in like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Cool. We went into Crampton, went to the cafeteria, cheerleading team was in there. I was sold from there.
That's Howard. That is Howard U. I told you, that's Howard U. I told they don't even have, they already know, like if you just, they be like, you walk around campus, he's signing with us.
Yup.
They ain't got to like convince you. They ain't got to trick you. They ain't got to say nothing.
I signed my letter of intent that day, right then. Right then, like, I'll be right back.
Are you guys hearing this? This is
Indeed.
funny.
Yes,
Oh my
sir.
God.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yes, sir. And that's a true story,
Yeah, that's Howard U. So there ain't nobody here. Like if you see this like in like September, October, like when school is like really in. Woo!
There's nothing like it on this earth. There's nothing like it on this earth.
Wow.
Yeah.
Talking about chocolate, huh?
Yeah.
The best, the purest that you could find. Trust me. Trust me. Yes, indeed.
Wow, nice.
Yeah. So, go ahead. Go ahead.
How many years have you been here?
So that's a better question. So I'm actually 33.
Okay.
So I went to school here 15 years ago.
Okay.
Right? But I'm actually down here. I have a company, Black Hero League. We make jerseys. We make all like apparel, but instead of putting like baseball players or athletes on it, we put Black heroes. So this is actually a Jean Michael Boscott jersey from my first collection.
Okay.
And if I could just talk about myself for a little bit.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
As a black business, as an entrepreneur, to get these jerseys done, I was able to do it, but I had to work with a manufacturer in China.
Okay.
And one of my, I won't say issues, but one of my opinions of black businesses is where we really need to start changing the dynamic is not just, hey brother, buy something for me. It's, hey brother, buy something for me because I'm going to take this and I'm going to spend with another brother. And he's going to spend with another brother. So that dollar can start rotating because our dollar comes in and leaves so quickly.
Yes, it's true.
And it affected me deeply because I was torn because like I could make some money, but I'm paying their bills still. And through the blessings and graces of God, somebody that I'm working with, another alumni, put me on with a brother. There's a community center up Georgia Avenue. Okay. It's like past Petworth, but anyway, he runs, it's the only, if I understand correctly, free tailoring school in the country as what's the school? It's a free tailoring school.
Free tailoring school.
And they do summer sessions and they're part of they're nonprofits, they're part of the SYP program.
Okay.
So like kids can get jobs there and learn how to make their fashion.
Okay.
I was linked with him. He is a tailor himself. So now they're going to be producing my jerseys. And instead of taking my dollar and spending it with the Chinese, I can spend it with a brother. And on top of that, he's going to teach me how to go from the fabric and make my own jersey. So now I'm not just picking and pulling. I can say, okay, now I could make this.
Wow.
There's a black man that I didn't know out of nowhere, and he's going to be able to give me a skill that I can then take and give to others.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And this is actually why I'm here. I live in Jersey.
Okay.
I came down here to meet with him, and so I was in there making jersey designs.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm actually going to San Coast. They just closed, so I'm going to San Coast to finish up. And I ran into y'all.
Wow.
Yeah, just like that.
Amazing, man.
I'm about to tell him something. I'm a YouTuber, and I just started my clothing line But you inspired me. I might go with you, man. I'm gonna get your information. We're gonna talk.
Absolutely.
I just started. My channel's doing good. Philly Dom is the name of the channel.
You're from Philly?
Yeah, I'm from Philly.
All right, I'm South Jersey, Borden.
Yeah, I know you right
I work
there.
in Cherry Hill.
Oh yeah, I got a good friend that works in Cherry Hill right now too as well.
You need a car, come hit Cherry Hill Mitsubishi.
Okay, I know exactly where. Yeah, you gave me the plug.
Yes, sir. But
you got a card on you or something?
Of course I do.
And then obviously we ask him some more questions. Got to ask.
Absolutely, man. A lot of people have been like, confined to their homes for like at least a year, been teleworking and all of that. How did that impact studying here? Do you think you're learning as much as you would if there was no COVID?
So I'll say this. Again, I'm 33, so I'm not a student currently. But my sister's actually just graduated. Go Kayla. Yeah. She just graduated from Rowan University, and I was able to kind of see how that affected her. And so I can speak from that aspect that I don't. It's not the same, and it may not be as simple as we're in math class. 2 + 2 = 4. I can teach you that over the phone. I can teach you that in my sleep, basically. What you're missing is, okay, well, what's 2 + 2? He thinks it's 5, you think it's 4. Why do you think it's 5? Not that you think it's 5. Why do you think it's 5? And that's the learning part that you miss. Because you don't get, it's the experience of being around one another that I think that was missed. And that's a learning experience all its own. I think that is completely void.
He's right about that.
And the information like that changes hands, but that's not all of the learning.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
No, you're 100% right, because then everybody changed ideas in the classroom. But when you separate it and you got like we was dealing with the COVID, you couldn't be around nobody. It's just whatever's fed to you, that's it. And you might just see it, whatever's fed to you. But like if you was in a classroom setting, my boy right here, I even got a different opinion. Yeah. You got a different opinion.
We can debate it.
We can debate it.
Or we might have similar opinions, but different, like how we gonna go about doing it.
Right.
And we could be completely against one another and learn from each other.
Yeah, right. Okay.
And that's about keeping an open mind. But that, even still, the COVID robbed this generation of learning from that. And that's the shame of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's deep, man. That's really deep. Now, for anybody watching this who's thinking about coming to Howard, what is one thing that you wish you knew when you were applying here, that you know now, that you've been here for a little while?
If you're thinking about coming to Howard, I would say, I try to answer a question as honestly as I can. I would say research what you want to become and see if that aligns with Howard's strengths. We have a lot of strengths here, but no school's perfect. Go with that. Number 2, or I'll say another answer. If you're black, don't waste your money on another application to bring your ass to Howard. Straight up. Okay. Straight up. There's nothing like it. I mean, as far as a black experience, there's nothing like it. Like people that I went to school with are people that you're seeing making an impact every day. Like, I just saw one of my boys, he was DJing in Hollywood, DJ Jay Murphy, he was DJing with Jay-Z, people are living the lives that you dream of from here. And if you have a dream, come here and be with other big dreamers. Come here and be with the people who are going to change the world. This is where you come. If you're black and you want to change the world, damn black. If you want to change the world, this is where you come. This is where you want to be. These are the people that you need to be around. And, my parents, again, went to Howard. So seeing that, I got to see that growing up. Yeah. I got to see how special these people tended to be. And then coming here myself, it all came to fruition. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, I can't think of a better place to be. I'm not knocking no other HBCU. Every single HBCU has the same magic. But I'd be lying to you if I said I thought that any other HBCU was on the same level as HU. And that's just the truth.
Wow. Now, this is another question. It's still on topic, but off topic. What is the tuition now? And what was the tuition when you was there? What's the tuition? Because that's a big thing that people, if they don't get a scholarship, or grants or loan. I mean, well, everybody don't want the loans, but you're gonna have to get loans.
So I'm not the guy to ask.
You're not the guy.
I was on scholarship for football.
Okay.
So, you know, I had things taken care of. When I stopped playing ball, my parents were in a position to help out. So I don't even remember.
You don't need,
yeah, I didn't. And that was, again, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's tough because going to school is expensive. And I can't ignore that because it's a debt. But I mean, I'll say this.
Okay.
If I could impact anyone in high school or younger, anyone who might see this, work your ass off. Find something you're passionate about and do it. Do that shit. And do it to the 10th and 20th degree. And I say that because that's how you put yourself in a position to be distinguished, and that's how you get scholarships. If you want to, when I played in high school, the high school I went to in New Jersey, we won 7 total games in my 4 years playing varsity. Total 7.
7 games in your whole 4 years.
It was abysmal.
That's crazy.
But I had decided I was going to be a dog, and that's how I was able to be in a position to play ball at Howard. If you are into drawing, draw every day. Draw people in the train, draw people you never met. If you're in the film, do what y'all are doing. Just go out, get a camera, and talk to folks. Do whatever it is you do it. Just do it. Just do it. And God's honest truth, man, it'll work out for you. And yeah, because it's hard for me as a black man in America to say, I'm definitely telling you it's probably like 35, 40, I'm gonna guess, $1,000 a year.
It doubles, almost doubles for
That's
the
almost double, because it was about 15 back in the day.
Yeah.
For like when you was going like around that time.
I would guess 35, 40. That's a guess, but I'm
yeah,
just,
We're gonna check that. Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, it's hard for me. That's 160,000. That's if you get out in 4 years. And
most cats
don't get out in 4 years.
Not at Howard, because you're having a good time here too. So you're gonna have a good time here. So it's gonna really be hard to get out in 4 years. I'm telling you.
Yo, I wouldn't even plan on 4 years if you come to Howard, because honestly, you are going to have to like do some things over, and that's a part of it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to spend some time in the
You gotta have the full experience.
Yeah, you gotta have the whole thing. Like if you come here and you don't go to like one party, you ain't do it right.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like just you gotta. And you ain't gonna want to leave anyway. Yeah. Honestly, you're not gonna want to leave.
You're gonna drag them classes out. I'm gonna take less credits as possible so I can drag this out another year.
Yeah. You know, mom and dad, they'll be all right.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, man. It's a beautiful place, man.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful place. And if you can't go here and you ain't never been here and you too old, you don't want to go to college no more, whatever, come to homecoming. Come to homecoming.
Y'all is the most legit homecoming.
Come to home.
Most legit.
I've been to a few of them.
Ain't nothing.
It's nothing like this one.
Nothing like Howard.
It's nothing like this one. And it's all love. I'll tell you another guy's honest true story. One year I had it set up where I was staying in the dorm, but you know, I'm a people person. Yeah. So I had it set up where the doorman ain't really scrutinized too hard who walked in with me, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody needs an ID. And I had it also set up where I had like a whole suite. I had like 2 rooms to myself in a suite, and they wouldn't let nobody move in the other one. So I had like 2 rooms to myself. So I'm out here on the yard, like talking, you know how it is. You here for the ladies. Met these fine chicks from Dell State. They were like, yo, what's going on? I was like, yo, like I got a whole room, like, because they were like, yo, we ain't got nowhere to stay. Like we just down here. I was like, come stay with me. Yo, not only did they come stay with me, I didn't see them but for like 2 minutes. And it was fine. Like it was no like they try to rob, they ain't ruin my room, they ain't get me in no trouble. And they had a ball. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And like it's just love like that. It's you gotta come experience it. I don't look, I'm just keep talking shit.
Yeah, no, keep talking. Keep talking. We hear you, yeah.
So like a couple years ago when there was all the protests around the country, like when George Floyd was murdered.
Yeah.
One thing I noticed, because I went to Philly, I went to Trenton, I went to a couple different spots. What I noticed was, I don't think we doing that protesting thing right.
Okay.
I don't think we got that right. And here's my point. If you, any other time you gather black folks in a crowd that like want to be, that are there for like a reason, we having fun. We got some music on, probably some food cooking. Yeah. It's a couple ladies, couple fellas for the ladies, and we gonna have a good time. Any other time. But you get to these rallies and it's like all this hurt and pain, and that's the whole focus. And like, black folks around the world are different, and black folks in the country are different. But I like some of the black folks I've been around, like when there's a death in the family or a death, it's not a sad occasion, ain't nobody crying, it's we celebrating.
Yeah. Person life.
And I think that if we're gonna be getting in these big, like 30,000 person city shutdown mobs, instead of being and exuding all this pain and just yelling and stop the violence, stop killing us. Ain't nobody listening to that shit. Honestly. Yeah. Why don't we party? Shut the city down with a party. What if you put 50,000 black people in DC and you had a DJ going for 2 days? What you gonna do? You ain't moving us? Yeah. We gonna be doing the electric slide. What you talking about? What? Ain't gonna be no kind of like you can't stop that energy. You can't stop. And I think we have to hone into that. I say all that to say, if you ain't never experienced a 10, 20,000 person event where everybody is just loving on each other and we all black and brown and shades of that shade of the color wheel, come to homecoming. You will see a different kind of environment. It is life changing, and that's the truth. That's true. Like you ain't gonna get that like nowhere. You ain't gonna get that nowhere else. Nowhere. You just won't.
I'm saying that we would drive for hours. I told them I even transferred. I was going to school called Shippensburg University. Like hour and a half from here. It's not too far. We used to come here all the time. We came here for homecoming. We came back every year. I ended up transferring to a school all the way in Florida Atlantic University down in Boca Raton, Florida. Yeah. I used to drive my car, come up for Howard homecoming. I couldn't miss it. It was like an energy. You can't miss it.
I have to attend to one of these things.
You here in DC.
You've never been?
I've never been.
If I don't see you this year, I'll catch you at the next one.
That's right.
And
just
like that.
Yeah. All right. Just like that. Outstanding. On that note, is there an Instagram or anything you want to share?
Yeah. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm a little older. I gotta work on my Instagram, so don't judge me by
no worries.
Where it is. Just know that we're going somewhere. Okay. And that's black_hero_league. And we on the way. I'm working on some heat right now. Like literally, like y'all caught me right in that process.
Yeah, that's all right.
I'm working on some heat right now. And y'all just stay tuned. I'm gonna be releasing some fly shit real soon.
So you say black_hero_league.
Black league, like a league of black heroes.
Oh, league. Okay.
Yep. LEAGUE. And that's my business card. It's real simple. I do a lot of things.
I got your number. Yeah, that's his business card right there.
That's just my number, but I do a lot of things. I'm a massage therapist. I make jewelry. I make skin and hair care products. Event planning. If it's anything that I could think of, I try to give it my all.
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much for your time.
Hey, one last thing. Yes. One last thing. If I can't say nothing else, man. Number one, take care of y'all feet. I know that sounds random, but trust me, I said it, and I'm saying it for a reason. Number two, take care of y'all health. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Watch what you eat. Don't be eating all crazy. Don't be eating all late. Because as a black man, you know, I right now I'm dealing with kidney failure. I'm on a kidney transplant list in Jersey, but I'm waiting for a kidney. If anybody has a kidney they could give, I'd love it. That's not what this is about, though. I'm saying this for y'all. Yeah. Like, you don't want to be where I'm at right now in terms of that. Yeah. And take care of your body. I just went vegan because I'm trying to make it without having to get this kidney. I've decided, damn that, but take care of y'all bodies. Okay. Yeah, I want to leave y'all with that.
All right. Thank you so much for your time,
peace
bro.
And blessing.
Appreciate you, bro.
Y'all keep doing this.
Absolutely.
We need y'all.
Yeah.
We need y'all. Y'all the storytellers.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. Y'all gonna be the reason they know we was here. We need y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. So guys, this was a great time. Completely improvised here with Philly Dom. And we're able to get some content. You know, we interviewed two folks, and both of you guys, if you're watching this, thank you so much. Good luck with your law school. And bro, thanks for everything, man. We appreciate meeting you, and we will see you in a few months.
Deep insight he gave us.
Deep insight. So we're about to get out of the campus. I just wanted to say, if it's your first time here, please subscribe to my channel and subscribe to my mentor here, Philly Dom. I am Philly Dom. I'm gonna put his link below. Please subscribe, give this video a like so it can propel on the internet and other people can see it as well. So how does it feel, man, to be back over here? We're about to get out.
Man, I feel the energy, man. It's good, it's good, it's good. I feel the energy, man. I'm glad to be here.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in today and see you on the next one.